Hello everyone, Gumball here, and welcome back to Resonant Rise 3 Project Flux episode I don't know what, because we haven't had an episode of this in quite a while, unfortunately. But I am back here today with the pack, and for some reason my volume sounds quite low. Music and sounds. Yes. All of these could be up. Set weather. Turn that down to 10. The rest I can put up, and that should be fine. Oh no, gosh, sorry guys. This should be let's set this to 50, or thereabouts, like so. They all want to go to 48 only, or 52. Boom, and that's alright. There we go, that should be fine. It might be a bit loud, so if it is, I'll make sure to change that after the episode. But since last episode, I've done quite a few things. First of all, I've tore this thing down, and I've got to get some more glowstone for here, actually. Some more painty glowstone, but what I did was, instead of going with the old puddle that everyone uses for their Flux crystals and Flux, what are the normal ones called? Flux crystals and pure Flux crystals, yeah. And then your pure Certus quartz crystals. I've made this crystal growth chamber, which requires 6 of the normal accelerators. There it is down there. There it is. So you need 6 of your normal accelerators, a Flux cable, a chest, and a hopper. And your accelerators are a Flux block, some of the quartz glass, some iron blocks, and some cable. But today, also I made all these storage drives and have moved almost everything into here, but it's not a lot of storage, to be honest. We have so much junk that we don't even need, and we've got to get all these ores processed. I've got a lot upstairs to show you, but I want to first of all quickly make a controller. This is what will basically let us expand our system. Here we go. Let's put it this way. The controller, and I'm going to place the first one here. Actually, no, for now we'll connect it right up to our system, and we'll move it over in the future. Let's place it there. This, when powered, will allow you to have more channels. And we don't actually need this connected for now. Sorry if you hear a kettle in the background. We have quite a loud kettle. What was I going to say? Yeah, we don't need this connected right now, because this will just use up a load of power for the time being. But we'll have a whole wall of these over here, and this will enable us to get our whole wall of drives, all our auto crafting and stuff like that set off in the future. Now, what I really want to do today is set up auto crafting. So the first thing we want to do is make a pattern terminal using a crafting terminal and a diamond engineering processor. And yeah, these sounds are definitely loud. Okay, I know why I had them turned down. Let's put them on 20. I've changed a lot of these settings while I was trying to get the pack to work, so that's probably why everything's a bit strange. But still loud. And the other thing we want... Okay, now here's where we get to the auto crafting. So we want to make a crafting unit. Here we go. So we'll need one of these, like so, and one of these. So we're going to need some pure Certus quartz, 2 of these, and do we have any gold ingots in here? Gold, yes we do. I haven't got all my ingots in here yet. Then we'll need 3 redstone and 3 silicon. I've also got this crafting terminal now, so that means that we calculation engineering, I believe. That means that we have the ability to craft inside the terminal, which is super useful. Makes everything a lot faster. And I'm gonna go this one. Nope, it's not the engineering one. It is the calculation. Engineering must be the diamond one. There we go. And then we can can put the silicon one in a second. Like so. Like so. And this will give us the ability to set up our first part of the auto crafting system that we're going to set up. Like so. Oh yep. I need to actually make one more of these ones. Like this. Hopefully all the audio is alright and everything. I was actually trying to get this recorded yesterday, but I didn't have enough time, so this is coming out a bit late. For you it's actually the day before yesterday, or even later. But yeah, oh, I didn't make enough silicon. Gosh, I'm totally calculating this wrong. I am a pro at maths, and yet I'm doing this completely bad. Well, I'm usually a pro at maths anyway. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3 gets us our crafting unit, and then we want the whole 1k crafting thingy bobber, like so. There we go. Next gen crafting. We'll place that for now. And there we go. So this will enable us with our pattern terminal, and I think, oh, upstairs I've got some stuff set up. I probably have the crafting recipe in here, don't I? I do. I knew that I had something set up somewhere. I can move all of this stuff down now while we're here. Or most of this stuff. 1, 2, close. Boom. Hopefully there's enough storage space for all this. Oops. Oop. Come on. Be good. Thank you. Put all of this away. We can put the blank patterns there. Grab this. We have a bit of stuff in here that we can also take over. Just take as much of this as we can for now, and then I'll finish this off camera later. But as you can see, down below on those drives by the colours, we're getting quite a full system already. Orange means that it has its maximum capacity of types of items, and red means that it's full completely. I think the first one's just full of wood. But yeah, so we've got our auto crafting storage, which will be actually going over here. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 probably, or just 1, 2, 3 of them. Oh no, that's 5. No, it's 4. Okay. But yeah, so what we can do is we can set up auto crafting of things that we will definitely need in the future. So what things do we constantly have a need to craft? Oops. Or maybe I need to smelt or process in some other manner. Let's just set up a recipe for stone for now. So we'll set so that 1 cobblestone equals 1 smooth stone. I saw it there somewhere. I think stone. There it is. Equals 1 stone. Nope. 1 stone. Done. Then what we can do is we can go to our alloy smelter, which isn't actually connected. And we'll also need an interface, which can be made how? Interface. I didn't prepare as much as I thought. Not an interfacer. We need an annihilation core, which requires 1 Flux dust and 1 nether quartz. Flux dust is easy enough. Like so. Also made a load of cable. I'm gonna smash this up. Like that. And then we'll head over and get some nether quartz. Like so. This thing is so awkward. The disadvantage of armor without high step. I just had drinking, you probably heard that. Need just a single piece of nether quartz. Get a bit more though. I did get quite a bit last time I was making this stuff, so I don't know why I'm always out. Oh gosh. Rare thundering creeper of conflagration. I don't have a clue. Conflagration. I haven't got a clue. I probably read that wrong as well. AE2. Now we can make the core. We can make an interface. I think we can only make one for now. Oops. Like so. Yeah, we can only make one for now. Then what we want is our cable. And actually, can we make an ME conduit like this from Ender.io? Do we have the... Yes. We can make one of these. So what I'll do is I'll actually show you super quickly. I will go and grab my... something else I made actually. I made a couple of these dimensional transceivers to set up a quarry, so I've got a load of chests full of stuff. I didn't get a single diamond, would you believe? Ridiculous. And I set this up twice. No, probably 4 times actually. But I'm gonna go grab these two just to quickly do this. Where did I put it? Oh no, quarry's over here. Here it is. Just grab this other dimensional transceiver. What these do is, if you know the tesseracts from whatchamacallit, thermal expansion, these are basically exactly the same, but they're technically cheaper. Just need 4 electrical steel, 2 fused quartz, an ender crystal, which is an enderman and a soul vial, and a vibrant crystal, which is an emerald and some vibrant alloy. You'll need a few other things, an octadic capacitor and an ender resonator, which requires an enderman head. But I've got quite a few of them in the nether. So what I want to do is I want to Yeta wrench. Where is my Yeta wrench? I probably put it in the system, didn't I? Head down here, grab my wrench. I haven't recorded in a while, and if you're oh, I've got 2. Huh. Strange. Place my dimensional transceiver, and I want to send it. I'll get rid of that, and I'll get rid of that for now. Ooh. Like so. That should just send a channel through there. Now these usually require power, so get the other one to send power upstairs. You go up there. Scoot down here and grab my wrench. Oh gosh. Like so. Oops. Place my transceiver, tell it to send power, and I'll get the other one to receive power. Remove that, and that should be able to send a signal. I actually don't want that there. Whoops. I want that to go there, that to go there. Oh, come on. Come on, Gumble. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm really out of it right now. Go there. I'll get that in a second. I want my interface to go there. My ME conduit to go there. And I want you to go... why won't you connect? Oh gosh. Connect there. In and out. Disable in and out. Is there a way of sending channels through here? You mustn't be able to send channels. I thought you could. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we know that now. What would usually be the case is I would put my encoder pattern in here, then I would go down to my system while this is cabled up, and I would request... oh gosh. Hello? I would request the cooked, some cooked stone, and then it would grab any cobblestone in the system, up to the certain number that I specify. Oh gosh. And then it would, I want to get in here now. Then it would cook it all up and send it back into the system, and I would have my stone. So that means I'll have to get to work on some proper cabling. Probably the ME one, so we can come up this channel, and I will put some facades here to clean that up. But yeah, those were the dimensional transceivers. I've still got one downstairs. Oh gosh. Okay, also, what I did was I made a cobalt hatchet with a manual tool rod, and this means that instead of having to constantly get a ton of axes, I can just refill this with this cobalt one constantly, and that will mean that we won't have to spend tons and tons of resources on getting the cobalt, no, I'm getting diamond ones all the time. So okay, take that out now. We've got an excess of wood at the moment. Place that in there, and that should continue to make us power. The unfortunate part is that I do have to continuously recharge this thing. I put a, what was it? I put a leadstone energy cell from thermal expansion on there, so it was pretty cheap. Didn't cost too much, and gives it 400,000 RF power that I can continuously recharge. And this is actually not making power. Charcoal, charcoal. Oh gosh, oh, I've had this switched off the whole time without realizing. Cable. Extract, active without signal, and insert. I did disable it, but I didn't realize it was completely kaput like that. The problem is, this is generating power fast enough that I've also got to continuously switch it off, so we're going to have to make a bigger capacitor bank soon. I'll just disable that for now with my hitter wrench. And I'll just keep switching that on and off. But yeah, I'll have to get all this cabling sorted. Oh, why is this green now? Somehow it's got tons of storage all of a sudden. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't have tons of storage. It just has one less item. Let's put all that in there. It's not red anymore though. You can still put a little bit more in there. Huh. That's interesting to know. But yeah, this is pretty full. I'll have to move all the ingots and stuff down from this chest. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly write down the code required to automate our inscribers, and I'll also get all the cabling done, and then I'll come right back and we'll automate the inscribers, and that should span the length of an episode. Probably quite an awkward one though. I'm really sorry. This should be much better than it's turning out. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a good one. We'll also have to make some more of these capacitor banks in the future to prevent any explosions. But yeah, I can put all of this stuff away. Get everything cleaned up. Yeah, so I'll be right back in a second. So guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I have done a few things. So what I did was I placed the wires all the way around, connecting everything up. There's a few FPS issues now being caused by this controller, I think. Seems alright actually, not too bad. But yeah, so I got a few things plugged in. I got this controller plugged in, and I was gonna make it one big one, but for some reason whenever I connect one more block to this, I think it's just one more. Oh no, whenever I connect a certain amount more blocks, like if I place that there, it goes red. So there must be like a maximum amount you can have together, so we'll just run it as two separate controllers. I think that's perfectly fine, since we're just going to be running channels off them anyway. That doesn't look too bad, and we can always expand later when we figure it out. I think it's just a power issue. We're not getting enough power through this these energy conduits. We'll probably have to upgrade them, because they can only do 640 RF per tick, and we're using at the moment 100. And if we add this, well, no, not sure. I also made this network tool, which is just an illuminated panel, calculation processor, a chest, and a certoscort wrench, which just certoscorts. And over here, I have automated. This probably looks like a bit of a mess. The creation of our inscriber things, though this isn't fully working. I'll link the tutorial in the description. It worked perfectly for the person who made the tutorial, but I seem to be having some issues with the auto crafting. I put the patterns for everything in here, but for some reason this interface isn't pulling things out of this chest, and I can't quite figure out why. The chest might have to be able to open. No, because I tried another one. So instead, I do have a import bus here that will just pull the things out the chest, and I will put a list on there. But the problem with that is that means, say I request one of the processors, when it's making it, will make first the circuit for the processor, and the crafting storage doesn't recognize it because it hasn't gone back into the system. So what happens? Like, it makes the circuit, puts it into the chest, then the chest instantly, like the Steve's Factory Manager setup, instantly puts it into here to get made into the full processor, which means that the crafting storage didn't realize that the circuit was already made. So the recipe gets stuck, and then our auto crafting gets clogged up. So I'll have to see what I can do to fix that, but I'm not quite sure. I've also got this plugged in. So I also made a few dense cables, but we don't have many because we don't have enough wool, so we will have to set up a wool farm. But yeah, I think that's about time we end the episode. Relatively short one, but I got quite a bit done today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think next episode we'll probably get to work on this wool farm sooner or later, but next episode, what do we really need to do? What we want to do is we definitely want to get some better ore processing sorted out, but that might take a while. Between episodes, I'll definitely want to make some more drives to get a lot of storage. So I'll definitely be working on cabling if I have enough time. Any specific mods we want to look at? Ancient Warfare, I was planning on doing this series, but since it's such a big mod with so much stuff, me and Lucy are actually planning to do a separate series with this, which you can look forward to probably tomorrow for you if I've got enough time to get everything set up. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I really one mod I'll have to look up a mod review on is Electrical Age. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but it has a super easy looking way to create diamonds, which will be super useful. That, or we'll just have to use Mistcraft and set up a good quarry age, which is something we can also do. So that might be what we do next episode. We'll either be looking at Electrical Age for diamonds, and it's a pretty cool looking mod with tons of new power generation options. Light bulbs and lampposts seem to be in there as well, some really cool stuff. Or we'll be looking at Mistcraft, setting up some good worlds, unless... Does this pack have RF tools? No. Doesn't have RF tools, so yeah. We'll probably be looking at that next episode. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode again, and if you did, please leave a like, and I will see you next time. Bye! So guys, quickly before the episode ends, sorry about that, I found out that with the controller, it can only be a certain length on any side. It can only be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apparently, because when I go one more either side, everything goes red, but like this everything's fine, except these 4 here aren't working, because they're just in the middle, so I'll have to make this further back, I think, so we'll be able to add more controllers, because if we look here, it only says 22, but if we look here, there's 26 controllers, so these ones must not be active, but they look pretty cool, I must say, and we do have like 32 times 22 is like 60, 600 even, 600 and something, 664, I think, 664-ish channels available, and I highly doubt we're ever going to be using more than that anytime soon. But we'll get all of that set up in a future episode as well, using P2P tunnels and stuff. But yeah, so that's something very important for you to note whenever building an ME controller. Don't do something like this where there's blocks in between that are all grayed out, and don't make it more than 7 long or it will cut off. So yeah, quick helpful tip to end the episode, and I hope that also looks nice. But I'm going to now go and see if I can set up that series with Luffy and get a first episode out for you soon on a few mods, especially focused on Ancient Warfare, where hopefully we're going to actually be fighting each other and battling each other out, but it's also going to be quite a good building series, I hope. So yeah, bye, I guess. What a derp ending.